Sorry, when we started? Good day and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Togetherwerole.
Yay!
My name is Nicholas Wine, and I am on the House of Lies. Without further ado, David, can you send me off?
Absolutely. Hey, we'd like to thank all those great people who helped put this together. We've got Corinne Milne with her art. We've got JD Arts with art. We've got Julie O'Brien and Okie Deer, and also RPG Elements putting together the great miniatures and stuff for us. So please check them out. Links and all that fun stuff are down below. And then also check out our Patreon. You can also help support us and help improve all the fun stuff you might see here on today. Back to you, sir.
All right, last time we left off the Silver Menagerie. You're in the bowels of the earth, in a berry city under the Verosian, known as Vothmere, the Vothmere city of the Verosian capital of Verosian Empire, that is actually a Spelljammer ship. A giant one, a city-sized one. And you're in the heart of it all. Depowered as it is, though there, unknowing that you brought the very thing that she's looking for straight to her front door. Silver Menagerie, you're currently in a conductive chamber that has been deactivated from the Tesla through heroic means.
Feels like home.
You found the third draconic rune, putting it on the 7th location, whatever that means. There's something further to it as you guys progress each chamber, as you close a distance closer and closer to the throne of Cinder, the Tyrant King. That does not sit there anymore. Supposedly long dead. Can you please make another intelligence check?
Woohoo!
Actually, everyone make an intelligence check.
Yay! I'm good at those now.
Alright. I still suck at those.
I love it. No.
25!
Wow!
Wow, that's impressive.
I rolled a 20!
Wait, are we
So
have
natural
proficiency? Proficiency?
Nice.
No, just straight intelligence.
Straight jump, 20.
20. All right.
Oh, like, do I need to say it's a nat 20? I thought we just
No,
rolled a-
I know it's a nat
Okay.
20.
I'm improving.
I rolled a 1, I was making sure that counted. So I re-rolled it for an 11.
If friend's gonna fuck you up, I roll
You
a
know
one.
that you're lost.
I know that I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you know for a fact that you would be damned to wander these halls for the rest of eternity, which is for someone else here. Todd,
Finley.
seeing the branching patch before you pass this chamber, because it's not just one room, it's diversions and fluidity to other locations that also have hidden locations. And before moving down, you get this sixth sense of that, almost like a bunny twitch of like, you need to go down that corridor in order to find the nugget of joy or whatever. Like something
nugget
goes
of
on. The nugget of joy. But for some reason, this corridor that's slightly smaller than anywhere else, just like, you don't know what it is. It could be your senses or the slight undead presence that you feel that is flowing in that location.
You've got an itch in one of your feet.
That it. That way.
I rolled a 22.
That one's smaller than this one.
That way.
That one's really small.
That
I'm not sure. How small is that one? I can't,
Hey, he's going.
I can't fit in there. Can I fit in
only
there?
about 3
Yes, it
feet
fit.
smaller than anyone else, but it's smaller.
It's small.
Hey, no one leave me behind. That's not fair. Everyone's smaller than me.
It's less on.
The dragon fit through. You can fit through.
Oh, that's right. I didn't turn around. Sorry.
Yeah. As soon as you start, the puppet comes out. Me.
Is it
You know
better?
what? At this point,
It's
with
the Negavetic puppet.
with the natural 20, go ahead and roll a perception check, and only you because of your certain abilities.
I rolled a 22.
She yeeted that thing.
31.
31. Jeez. 31. Being more closely tuned to ghostly figures and soul energies, right? There's something about the walls that you didn't really notice it until you just kind of listened in a little bit to the voices, and you realized the walls, the floor, the stone, no, not the stone, and you kind of go through a tiny bit, and you feel a barrier of flesh on the other side of the, on stone and then barrier of flesh, and you know you can go through, but you get the sense that it's an extraordinarily bad idea as a phantom entity to go past that fleshy exterior.
Okay.
There
Gonna pull
be-
the hand back, gonna
I
wipe
like
it on
bad
bed
ideas.
back.
I like bad ideas.
There's
What's going on there?
What's going on where?
You never will be.
She goes to rolls all the time.
Oh, all right. I was just thinking. I've never seen you like. It's just a wall, and I've never seen you like be that worried about being that clean and wiping off.
Sometimes it's a texture thing. You know?
And there's a I don't believe that this is anything of note to anyone. Like,
It's literally a side note. It's just like something's weird, and then you kind of reach down. It's like, ugh, kind of situation.
like, I do this shit all the time. Why would this be of note?
I've never seen you wipe it on the back of.
You've never seen him be a dragon available for me to wipe things on.
Wait, what did she wipe on me? Wait, no, I can't turn around. What is she doing back there?
You had a smudge.
I don't believe you.
You wouldn't be able to prove it otherwise.
That's reasonable.
I've got a smudge.
I
You
do
are a
believe you.
Your smudge stick.
Sparks, can you roll a d10 for me?
Why?
A d6 specifically,
Why?
because I said so.
6.
Ooh, roll a d10
Why?
twice, if you will.
No. Can I say no?
You can say no, but you have to roll it.
Okay. You guys are doing great today. Ooh, you guys are doing great today. You're doing even better. Nice. Okay, so that's a 10 and a 9.
Okay.
Whether or not this is going to happen, this is going to be good, is irrelevant. You guys are doing great.
So your
Don't
anti-magic field's still up, right? How much time do you have left on that?
Give it another half hour.
Yeah, roughly times. Okay. So the next chamber.
At this point, my phantom would have dropped.
Okay.
Like, I have more, but...
You have more, but it drops for this instance. So, next chamber before you actually quite wide. However, there's a lot of doors in here. I'm talking about like 12 doors, like a clock, that has this slight, like semicircle, upside down ceiling feeling to it. Like there's a rut. Like when you look at the doors, instead of a normal door, it's an upside down door. And you have that curved part of the upside down door that lines each location, and directly opposite it goes to the, so you have a bunch of like
Channels?
channels to each door.
So it'd be normally ornately carved into the ceiling, but it's in the floor.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Going to make a active perception check because you are looking for stuff.
Like, everyone or him?
No!
Everyone.
Okay.
This is your only warning.
30.
I just complimented you and your entire team. Don't make me regret it.
18.
18.
16.
16.
Perception.
Everyone thinks that this is fine. It's probably trash.
Not one.
Not one. You know for a fact that if you choose any of these doors, you'll be okay. 100%.
Yeah, totally.
You look at the floors and you notice that it's not 100% smooth. There's actually small little grooves, like dozens of grooves, specifically at the very entrance of where the doors are. Each and every one. And with a 30 perception check, you're like, something heavy scrapes through here and matches the same pattern on the other side.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
there's probably going to be something of an axe swinging through the room variety. You know,
Ah, all right.
bad pendulum situation. No, the room's going to attack you. You're not going to attack the room.
I look up.
You look up,
Look down.
there's actually,
look
it's just
confused.
open ceiling at the top.
Oh, so it is open.
Yeah, this one is open.
And the channels cut all the way through the doorways?
The doors end with the channel. Like there's just doors with slight,
Is there actually a door there, or is it just a door?
there's an actual door there.
Oh,
Yeah. There's actual 12 doors in here. You've entering through one of them that also has the same scraping pattern, but it enters through your area. And is identical for the 12 doors that you're in. You enter through one, so that means 11 other identical doors. And it has these channels that connect in a semi-flowing pattern from one door to the other.
So I would recommend that we don't stand in the channels. That's step 1. And step 2 is gonna be someone else's bright idea.
open every door one at a time.
Bright idea?
Does anyone know where the smell of undead are coming from?
I mean, there's dead guys in the wall.
What?
Run that by me again?
There's dead guys in the wall. Am I stuttering?
What?
Knock. Like, knock on one of the walls.
Make a perception check.
Oh, I don't like that.
You're about to get a wet willy from a ghost.
It's not a ghost. Wall of flesh?
And it's not. It is,
36.
but it is his
30
willy.
Jesus.
He's a dragon!
Listening,
16 on the last one?
you hear first tap, 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 stone, tap, 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 stone, tap, tap, but you realize the vibration goes tap, tap, and almost like a rubbery sound on the other side. Like it's solid on your side, rubbery on the other
Tap,
side.
tap.
And you can hear of like something sliding through it with the faintest faints of whirling.
Well, that's unsettling as crap.
Like I said, dead guys in the wall, right?
They're all identical doors.
They're all identical doors, perfectly in every single one.
All right. Everyone.
And then they're upside down, essentially.
Yes, essentially. Yeah.
And is the floor, if you will, curved like the doors, if you will?
Yeah, it's quite literally if you took the top, if you took a room, took everything but the floor, and stuck it upside down. That's what it looks like.
Right. Or we're on the ceiling.
I'm not
There
ruling
is no
that one out
ceiling.
either. Okay, so everyone spread out, look around, and look for a rune, and try not to get hit by anything.
Looking through the doorway, your barrier hits a magical magical trigger. It immediately fizzles out because anti-magic.
I found something.
Okay.
You don't hear anything else, but you notice that there's a ring that literally as soon as you put your neck through it, it would have activated, but it immediately fizzled out because anti-magic field. Roll Arcana. I will tell you right away with your other perception, this is giving you the like danger sense of like a dragon, like like it's deadly in here.
And this magic field is not going to last us very long.
It's solved a lot of problems.
Oh, absolutely.
How old?
15 plus 18?
15 plus 18.
33.
33. Jesus. High level characters, everyone. Yeah,
Has two good skills!
this is a modification of a basically a force cage, but it's a variation of that. It would have wrapped around bodies and drawn it to the center, where all 12 doors would technically, if something came out of it, all hit.
Interesting.
So it pulls people in, and then stuff comes through the doors and smash.
Theoretically, yes.
Got it.
Did anyone ever realize that the 7, 2, 6, 3, 1, 5, 4 stones, the 7 and the 2 spell lies, Lies?
We've got a door situation right now.
We're on a time limit.
The
We just
D&D
walk
character's worst nightmare.
All right,
Why don't we
so,
just
so
walk into
I will walk out into the room.
I'm staying in his field.
We have to stay with you.
Well, that's your problem. Yes, I will absolutely walk out.
You're actively trying to make sure you don't step on it,
Sure.
or set something off,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
on and so forth, physical or magical. Magical, you don't have to worry about as much because of the anti-magic field.
I'm walking with
Go on and make a perception check.
I'm walking with him. And who's
I would like to help him or roll independently to warn him,
Conan,
or
your choice. Are you helping him or independent?
27.
27?
I'll help him.
Advantage. 30.
That's a natural 20.
Oh!
The DC,
25.
Plus 13. 39?
no,
38.
25 plus 13.
38.
so this DC was the 30 for physical traps because he was not relying on any magical. It was just all physical, like clever placement, clever hiding. And when you're going out there, you notice that the grooves have a slight barrier to it. You only notice it because she looks over because of that danger sense. You are like not close enough to understand it, but you know that sixth sense goes off again. You're like, that spells death. Someone has died there. Not recently, but I can, in terms of like people have died here before with your spiritual connection and something like that, that goes off, and you look at
You
these
can kind of
grooves-
hear the like
these
scream echo.
grooves where the archers go up to. That whole thing is a pressure ring. So these supporting arches that would be at the top of the ceiling is the actual pressure plate. So it would be very natural to actually step on that entire area to cleanly walk from one location to the other to stay away from the center. That's going to set it off.
Okay.
We have to walk in the channels.
But we don't walk in the channels, right?
No.
What?
Walk
If
in
you
the
don't
channels.
walk in the channels, you'll walk on the pressure plates.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing is a pressure plate.
Okay, got
Like
it.
it's one solid piece.
Yeah, so totally walk in the channels. All right, everybody, you all see it.
Walking.
Is it possible to disarm?
Make an investigation check. It's a big trap.
Can I help him make an investigation check?
Did you roll another one?
No, it's okay. I can reroll once.
No, you can only reroll once.
But I helped him.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So we get super advantage.
Yeah. But it's okay. Because I also rolled below 10, so it's fine.
But his below
So
10
22.
is,
22?
his below 10 is
Apart from not walking on it, you don't know. It's possible that it might not be physically, can't do anything while inside the trap.
Okay.
Like, it's only physically outside you might be able to do something.
Alright, then I'm just gonna trust people to walk in a straight, narrow line. I
Can
don't
everyone manage
As
that?
far as I'm
That
aware,
is a
none of us
difficult
are-
task on even a good day.
This is why I was gonna disable it if I could.
Using my sword as a
Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk,
Now,
ka-chunk.
while inside,
as a
go on and make a investigation or a raw intelligence, your choice, on which door you need to go in order to continue through the maze. Oh,
as intelligence.
Nat 20.
natural 20, there you go.
23.
23?
Yes.
22.
22.
I beat the dragon. How did I
Natural
do that?
20. What does that turn out to with a +5 bonus home?
Plus 5?
Yeah, I can do
that
that.
would be 37.
Damn.
What?
37.
Oh, for investigation.
Right.
Right, okay.
The one
So,
I'm good at, yeah.
yeah. So you notice this, and it's actually the one that has the least amount of smears. Like old blood smears.
That one's the least bloody.
Yes. Now, that doesn't mean it's like a guaranteed choice because they could have easily got hit from the back. But at the same time, it's like, that door seems to have the least amount of use, like walking path wise, and also the least amount of smears. A lot of people have died in this room alone. Now, you don't see the symbol yet, but you haven't been actively looking for that. But you found the door where you need to go, and you have found out how to not to activate the trap.
Okay.
So,
So-
we're on the ceiling, right?
That's what it seems.
So it would stand to reason that the stone might be on the floor.
Or
There's no floor.
It might be in our ceiling.
There's
No, there's no floor.
There is no floor. I looked up.
Yeah,
So-
you look up. There's no. Well,
It is open.
There, it's open to the grand ceiling. That is the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Narrow channels. You three stay still. No move. No move.
Click.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Fly.
Yep.
It's a magic field.
No pressure plate.
No pressure plate.
My nose
And I want
itches.
to look. And
Anti-magic
Well,
field?
now mine does too.
Can someone scratch my nose, please?
No, we can't move.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
You could just bump noses.
no move.
Because I think that's a porno.
No move. Okay.
Wrong side of the half
So-
shell.
I'm gonna do an investigate. You can broom.
Yes.
So
Anti-magic field.
With the old brood, the.
Yeah, he can't.
Anti-magic field.
fuck. Okay.
Oh, right. Oh, that means you can't fly either. Anti-magic field.
Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
It's a ghost.
It's ability.
Wait, does Ghost actually give you a fly ability?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And you can go outside and up and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Like once I get
The
outside, my
room is
fly
actually
speed is
it's a
higher.
30-foot diameter room. Sorry, 30-foot radius room. My apologies. So
60
it's actually
diameter,
bigger
okay.
than your.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've used a token to go into my ghost form again, and as soon as I'm outside of the magic sphere, I go faster. But that's all I gain.
Yeah. So going to make an investigation check.
I see the snack man has returned.
Shut up!
I take back.
Hair pods.
I take back the bag of Cracker Barrel. Or Cracker Jack.
Stop moving. Stop moving. I'm
30.
No one can
30.
see me.
Wait, it was investigation.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, 23.
23. It's different, but still pretty good.
Yes.
Is there anything you can roll in order to increase that?
Better, but that's.
Can I help?
Yeah.
But then
You
you'll
can
have to
still-
move.
Reroll it.
Have you tried looking over there?
Not better.
Okay.
Wait. So wait. You helped.
Yes.
Okay, so that was one reroll. Reroll it.
Come on.
That is slightly better, but not much. 25.
DC 25.
Yay!
You see it before
You're
it
doing
happens.
so good.
When you fly up, you realize why there's no ceiling. Because when you're in panic, one of the ways to get out is to start flying up, and now you find the third trap.
That was actually my first plan, was to go up.
There's a ring of physical, like, poison dart contraptions that all are going to start shooting up in mass towards the center point if anyone flies too high up.
Okay. Will they have disadvantage on me?
Yes, but you don't set it off.
Okay.
So, but with also a DC 25, looking specifically for the next room, you find it in actually the tile work. When you fly up to the center point, you can see it in the tile work on the actual floor, ever so slightly gradient different color.
Okay, notebook, sketch. Fucking hate this place.
And there's a couple, I imagine Vedic is like covering up a key component of like the actual rune symbol.
Vedic, take 2 steps forward along your channel.
You told me not to move!
And I'm telling you to take 2 steps forward along your channel.
Farewell, buddy.
Good luck. What happens if I take 2 steps forward?
Then I can see what your ass is covering.
My ass is covering it.
I love the dragon.
I'm getting worried.
Okay.
Well, at least it wasn't Eck covering something.
I will take 2 steps forward along the channel.
If I could just speak fucking Draconic, I wouldn't have to do this.
Fly back down.
GT 1.
The Golf Tango 1.
GT1.
It seems more and more not like the inward.
Yeah.
I think the code is what the solving state is.
GT1.
Like the 7263154 is the code that is the solved state.
You set off nothing. You dispelled one of them. Well, deactivated one of them. When you leave, it's going to reactivate. But regardless,
That sounds like the next person's problem.
yes.
Alright. I'm gonna float back down and I'm gonna pull out my little.
You little glow wands this way, this way.
And like, it gets a little wobbly and I just like take up a stance next to him. And I'm like, nope, just right here. This way.
Look, you tried. Look, I can't feel my left foot. You know that.
That seems like a you problem.
Do we want to
this
fix that
way.
when we get back?
It already is.
We're
fixed.
not arguing in the room that kills us. This way.
I think this is a great plan. I like this plan. You guys get through, no
At
problem.
its right leg, that is the
It's a
prosthetic.
10-foot.
I don't think you can't feel his left leg.
That's a good point.
It's the thing about overcompensating when you have a.
So he really feels the prosthetic.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
He takes phantom leg syndrome. very
He's got
prepared.
phantom brain syndrome.
Phantom brain syndrome.
Roll a d6, please. And everyone roll an intelligence check.
I'll do my best.
1.
1.
12.
12.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
40. 14.
14.
Ready to roll?
Yes.
Intelligence?
Yes.
5.
5. DC of 20. You feel that you're on the right path. No evidence whatsoever, but you're just
I could
like.
have told you that back at the first room. I didn't even roll it.
You didn't know about the
So
flesh
what?
walls.
Roll a d20.
8.
8. The mighty 8.
Right, I think you need to take.
Return of Captain Average.
We're gonna go over here.
I gotta bring multiples.
Right.
I don't like overworking them.
You find yourself, after moving and doing this flow around a particular rock that has been shattered upward, and you notice that there are a couple of trigger runes that are above you that fizzle out, that are part of the flying system that they have here. Yes, you just took care of one, but there are numerous of them. It's literally just like AA system above there, which is why you're taking the path to blow. You find yourself in a particularly straight natural chamber that just radiates. Make a perception check before I continue speaking.
All of us?
Yes.
Natural 20, so 25.
27.
37.
27.
15.
21.
25.
25.
37.
Sorry, wait.
With the natural 20, I'm going to finish
And a
that
37 total.
37 total. I'm going to finish my sentence.
Go for it.
That smell of disintegrated flesh.
Ah.
You smell the powers that you've rarely seen, strangely enough, a lot from Vedic, the powers of the disintegration beam. But in a hallway.
Stop.
You don't know where the nozzle is, but there's...
There's a disintegration trap here.
I'm supremely confident in my disintegration trap.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I've got 10 minutes left in this anti-magic field.
So, I'm going to say you set off... The whole area is a giant pressure pipe. And 5...
Hit me!
That's like 5, like the whole end of the hallway. And it hits your 20-foot radius of just raw force capabilities of 5 disintegration beams at once.
Oh!
I am officially clinging to the underside of the
Holy crap. That sucks for you because I have to sit up to put my hands on my hips.
You're walking with the buddy.
The anti-magic field goes through!
Eat a dick!
There's a slightly pleasant breeze on the other side.
Wait a minute. This thing can go off again and we have to find a stone in here. We only have 10 minutes.
Hurry.
Make an investigation.
I will go. I'm gonna go stand in front of you. Guys can take all. I'm gonna go.
I
stand
can't see. There's a giant dragon ass in my face.
I'm gonna go sit in front of the disintegration ray. Like Vedic, I need. I'm sorry.
So, Vedic,
Eck, I need a hot dog.
Vedic, I just imagine you don't even go back on all fours, you just walk over.
Absolutely.
It goes off one other time, 5 disintegration. Before you get to actually, and then it fizzles off. And your anti-magic field is doing work. Like, it was hard something. And your belly feels a little tingly.
Worth it. Worth it.
21.
21.
30.
Woohoo! You're doing your thing. So as Sparks is screaming about dragon ass,
I can't see what's going on.
you notice that Sparks is currently standing at the most center focal point that is just imperceptibly slightly curved. And you go down on all 4, even for a small person, and you notice that the actual floor sunk in just a bit so that you can see covered up parts of the actual flooring of the wall. And you're like, there's the symbol.
Yeah. And I can read it. So I'm not
Yeah, yeah, and you can read it.
draw it.
Draconic. Now we're getting 1,
What is it?
3, I-N.
Nope. Still don't understand it.
Can you fix the 3 on the bottom? It looks like an IU there. I know I know the board moves.
Yeah. Lies. I'm the only one who has to read my notes.
Ing. There's an ing.
Yes.
Truth.
Whispering truth.
ING-TRUTH.
I'd like to solve the riddle.
Make it, yeah. Go ahead and make
It's a BR.
a Arcana
Lies bring truth.
or Intelligence check. You two.
Wow.
Big air
That's
comment.
Just those two.
Those two.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're the ones that can read your comment.
bonus.
Yeah, 5
Natural
audio.
20.
He was it. I'm still sunning my
So
rocks.
you and you
I'd like to solve the riddle.
paper that's like lies bring to, and you're looking at, and it's a direct translation to English is not very good because it loses social cues, and also euphemisms, and also the titlement of a name, like a name of a location. Lies bring truth, as in the name of a location. And when you read it again, it is a name of a location. And of all this, respecting a natural 20 and a person of a rodent nature that is living in, this kind of setting all the time, well, maybe not, but yeah. It is, you get a hunch that, and you don't have any reason to believe this, but this is a name to a location for upper spell casting so that you can travel somewhere. Very much like coordinate, and this comes up from Draconics, a dragon specifically, do not give out their true name because true names have power over them. And same thing with location names. This is a name of location and is the next step you need in order to get to where you need to go. Potentially the home of the Shadow. That's what you get from the natural 20.
We just gate?
I do not have gate, believe it or not.
Or like teleport or something?
I can teleport plane shift, but I can only do. I can literally. I have enough spell slots to do one of those, and then we need to rest from them.
Well, we're only.
Well, we had the information.
How about we leave the room with the disintegration beams?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like a good call at this point.
Like, huh,
And this is
lies
full
bring
blown
truth.
anime,
Okay.
like freaking disintegration cannon.
Right, there's a Kamehameha wave that's just disappearing a foot from my head.
Even though it's a 20-foot radius, it's like it's still
It still comes in.
It's like, oh.
That's
He's like covered over like, yeah, you see light.
This way, gentlemen, this
All
way.
right, let's
I'm gonna say
stand-
that took 5 minutes.
Sure.
Yeah. You are
Yes.
on the edge of your.
We have 5 minutes
It's
left.
slowly
Okay,
shrinking.
I would be
It's slowly
non-phantom
shrinking.
again. I would be non-phantom again.
Okay.
It's a 10-minute thing.
It's like the radius slowly shrinks with the
Unfortunately.
grades as time
It's
goes
been
on.
helping a lot.
I mean, I still have 4 more uses, and
I just have to kill somebody to
Use
get
your
more.
resources. Use the resources.
Why is she looking at me?
Probably she has personal
We have
vendetta.
health potions.
So,
Yeah, resurrection's a little hard to come by in this market.
Actually,
you
you're
have
right.
the code, essentially,
Right.
to get to location. And when
Excellent.
he said gate, that's exactly it. Think about it. When you're thinking about the natures of a green dragon, why the hell would you make a giant maze that is the centermost part of it, regardless how trap it is? Why the hell would you put your home in the giant maze? As adventurers, what do you do when you see a giant dungeon? You try to get to the heart of it.
Right.
Why the flying fuck would you make your home there?
Trick question.
Yeah,
You want
it's a fair question.
It's a lie.
Yeah. And I'm going to say,
eat adventures or not.
Yeah, you eat a whole bunch of adventures.
you did
Test your products.
5 in a row. Successfully, you did 5 in a row. With the intelligence and the mazes and everything, you find yourself now looking. You've traveled a lot more distance than than you thought, and you're now at the upper cone of where the Tyrant King would sit. And these obsidian stairs that used to be molten lava stairs, now frozen in lumpy bricks and stuff like that. The thick smell of obsidian mixed with damp, almost like a caustic chemical smell.
Sulfur and mold in the same heaty cocktail.
Yeah, it is like not a good
That's
smell.
like just like hot mold. To
I'm
get
gonna
you
say
to
with passive perception. Yes.
Hot
You can give me a look. Damn it! Right at the base, so that. Welcome to the Tyrant Monarch, motherfucker.
I got tagged.
What are you painting?
They beat us here.
I have my stencil of my
The
the bunny graffiti.
Yeah, it's like
It's like those
on
tags
either
you find in, like,
side.
impossible places.
basically
Yeah.
How?
God damn it, fucking bunny folk.
Someone tagged the top of the pyramid. How did they get up there?
Why? Anyway, but
Why?
yeah.
When?
This is why we can't have nice things. But
What are you talking about?
I
I've
said-
invented new technology to do this. We
said-
have great
and
things.
with your intelligence and like why would you ever make the prize your home? When you get to the top of the stairs, these draconic stairs, so you have to really, you got athletes, so you can climb to, but still, it's just a fucking chore.
These are big fucking stairs.
Yeah, and even for you, as an adult dragon, you have to leap and do that little bit of like birdie flap with the wings in order to get to like stair.
This was so much easier when they were on fire.
Yeah. Well, and also, it's meant for an ancient dragon. That ancient.
Sure,
dragon.
that ancient dragon
So
specifically.
these are like 5-foot stairs.
10.
10-foot stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have to literally jump to get up each
Yes.
stair then.
You are ant people in this area.
Hey, look how tiny he
She has
is.
to walk.
Yeah. When you get to the top,
Just going at an angle.
I have
Like, just
jumped at
at an
will.
angle
it is
walking.
a barren crumble of what it used to be.
Jump at will.
Anything here that
I just have
resembled
a
a
painting
throne,
of me in front of it doing this. Back in my horde.
yes, and it is exactly the same as you left it thousands of years ago. Crumbled area where clearly where a horde sat of gold that did not melt unless he desired it, and a literally like where the resting ground is, where it is smoothed out and stuff like that. A lot of the treasure that remains there has been forever like molded into the now frozen magma that is now obsidian. You can like start chiseling out, but most of the time it's not worth it. You see a crumbling ruin of what used to be a literal throne made out of many civilizations of crowns, because there can only be one king, and that is the Tyrant King, not you.
Guy was a prick, but he had style.
And the various different magical constructs and crystals that have broken away entirely. And now that you sit at the center where you saw a crystal construct, you realize you saw that the crystal construct the second time, because you put in the thought of where's the main crystal construct. You now look where the illusion was placed. It's not there. The funneling, and as you look across the areas, you notice other portals that are dropping in undead from different locations and funneling this energy into the ground and into the ground's flesh. Roll a survival. This is learning of monsters. And you can roll survival as well because you're part undead.
Is this a
15?
flesh titan? Undead flesh titan?
11.
11.
I don't know shit, y'all.
Alright. Undead titan of flesh.
I would. It would take a lot of wisdom.
I'm
to survive
proficient
my
in survival.
expertise.
Roll it.
Okay.
This is
That'd be a modified 20.
Modify 20. Eck. You know things about...
X gonna come up with the answer, and everybody's gonna turn and look.
Like, huh?
Eck. You know natural things. Which turns into, since you know the natural world, you know when something is unnatural. And you know that undead have a way to come back. Because undead are pricks. Especially more powerful undead. And they usually have some sort of crystal
I'm not
house.
undead.
They usually have a crystal core that usually tethers them, or a coffin, or a tomb, or something that manifests them. If you find the Shadow Monarch, she is a lich. She is a Draco Lich. If you destroy her form, she's just going to rematerialize X amount of time later at whatever this construct is. And as you're looking at the soul energies tethering in, and remember in the hinting of flesh in the walls, flesh is a very good
Gross.
flesh is a very good insulator for soul energy. And you see the undead trickling in into pools of essentially preserving liquids for necrotic flesh. It's somewhere underneath you.
Let's get digging.
The fellatio factory is below us.
What's gonna blow us?
The phylactery. The fellatio phylactery.
The
Gefilte fish?
The phylactery?
Yes, that's the word.
Gefilte fish.
Happy Passover!
It's below us.
What's he saying?
So, if I got this
So
right,
all the energy is flowing like look, follow that like there. It's like coming down. It's going to a point below us. See, that one's coming this way. This way.
Just space out while
Well,
he talks.
where's the crystal that was supposed to be here? This is where
it
that
was an
crystal-
illusion. I figured that one out already. I've been staring at it for a little while. No. So if we've got to blow this up,
We get to blow it up?
What do we have anything big enough to do that?
Now there should be a way to get in that isn't like just going through the ground. We should be able to find a way.
But brute force.
What that? Really need to go that route?
I mean, that can get big.
Unless you can like maybe take the disintegration thing off the wall and like, point it.
Where's the
I
beholder when you
like
need
the way
one?
you think.
I'm gonna say at this point your anti-magic field.
Yeah, winks out. Sure.
And
And
We're not gonna do
that.
Nope, not anymore.
Good
I
thought.
love the visual of you holding it up with your fingertips. The pain is worth it. It's working.
the problem is we kept having to throw like bugs and stuff in front of it. To go anyway, it's not going to happen.
I can get us in anywhere.
All of us?
How? Pull out paint jar, draw a hole through the ceiling.
See, I brute force.
So you begin drawing.
I just like as a demo, just like
Okay.
he said how, and I'm like, the way I do everything. Hole.
Does it like? Is there a thickness limitation on that thing?
Probably.
Let's double
I
check.
mean,
Well,
There should be.
There should be.
there should be.
Otherwise, you'd be like, let's
mean-
go to the core.
I
it
mean,
doesn't create a tunnel; it creates a hole. Yeah.
it does. You can create a tunnel with it by drawing perspective. Like it absolutely says that.
Straight mountains.
That sounds horrifically powerful.
Wow.
Yeah. Up to 10,000 cubic feet.
10,000 cubic feet. Jesus.
But it uses a whole. That uses a whole pigment.
That would be a whole one, but I
Okay.
can do up to 10,000 cubic feet if I do perspective. I was demonstrating a hole in the roof. Like, I'm not drawing down to
Or at
the...
least the hole on the throne's roof.
Yeah. Like,
Also,
I'm just
cubic
doing a... Yo. You know?
Cubic. That's like
So,
maybe 1,000 feet at
No,
most.
no. Cubic feet's going to get used up quick.
Yeah.
so what is the distance of 10,000 cubic feet? Like, how big of a hole?
Well, it
like
depends how big we make it.
Yeah.
If we need to make it at
It
least
takes 10
5
minutes
foot
to
by
cover
5 foot.
100 square feet.
And each pot of paint is sufficient to cover 1,000 square feet of a surface, which lets you create inanimate objects or terrain features that are up to 10,000 cubic feet. So the perspective is 10,000 cubic feet, and I can paint up to 1,000 square feet.
All right, there we go. So at 10,000 cubic feet, I just did a calculator here. 10,000 cubic feet is a 10 by 10 tunnel, 100 feet long.
That's still pretty
That's
good.
still really good.
That's still really good.
And that comes out to 10,000 cubic feet.
Okay.
That's
So
still
100-foot long tunnel.
And I wouldn't be doing 10 by 10, but
I'd have to arrange. But
that
that's
sounds like a you
And
problem.
then the dragon also won't be able
So
to
you
fit
could
through.
double
Oh yeah,
it.
I got so if I'm not holding the anti-magic field, I'm Vedic again.
I can scrunch
describe
down.
your transformation. Is it like a reverse? Oh, okay. I thought
5 by 5, I can make
reverse
room.
Just look at the balloon.
So are we talking 5
That's just
foot
glitter.
wide by 10 foot? 5 by 10 foot?
It wouldn't
Just
need
pop,
to be
he pops
10.
in the glitter and it's just him there.
5 by 5.
5 by 5.
It could be 5 by 5 each.
Well, that's
Oh
nice
my
to fit in a
god,
5 by
that's
5.
tiny.
Yeah, no, we can scrunch it in that. It'd be fine.
I'm
That's
just,
usually the squares that made it.
I will toboggan you down like on your belly. It'll be fine.
I literally, I'm like leaving scratch marks along the side of
How do
it.
you
That's
think
okay,
I
I've
feel?
got
I am
butter
as
for the
wide as I am
popcorn, I can
tall.
just- Rub it all over
Grease the turtle.
I can shrink down in anything.
in a different game?
I'm not going to be fighting in a 5-foot tunnel. But
Okay, so at a 5 foot tunnel,
yeah,
we can go 400 feet.
that's more
5
than
by 5 tunnel is at 10,000 cubic feet.
Okay,
would be
I'm gonna ask a
400
different
feet.
question. Since we're not gonna be plane shifting and we want to go down, and wait, is the
we need to destroy
Live
this.
Spring Truth that place? Is that the place down or is that someplace else?
Mega Arcana check.
So
Because if the main way is to go through here, find the code, and gate to that
24.
location, 24, you have a feeling it's here. You don't know where it's here. Unlikely dead center is the answer, very much for the phylactery. Because, again, why would you make it that easy? So, the gate there is the answer. And go to make an investigation check, because I just imagine you like looking around in the process and make a perception check at the same time.
That's what he does.
No, you two make a perception check as well.
Yeah. No. You're fired.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
We didn't roll.
20
This entire chamber,
You're fired.
the entire chamber that's several miles long, you notice that, oh, the distance is fuzzy. And you're like, that's gas, actually. And the whole chamber has been slowly filling up with gas. Well, rather quickly because of the size, but you've been staying ahead of the game. But you know for a fact that, one, she knows you're here.
Okay.
Not surprising. And two, she began to like, all right, let's smoke them out with poison, essentially.
Is it below us?
It's still below you because it's a honeycomb kind of effect that you're on the top, and that's what the entire throne is.
Does it look flammable?
Definitely not, because you now notice that the arcing electricity that you once had would have set it off. Yeah.
Hey, there's a bunch of poison.
And what was your investigation?
30.
What?
30.
30. I heard 3. I'm like, 3? How do you get that? 30. Yeah,
Actually,
you could literally go
literally
up. I imagine you're like up on the actual like Tyrant King's throne, and you're just kind of looking around, and you kind of just lift it up, and your foot naturally goes underneath something like, and you lift it up. It's like a small little stone that at first is like, oh, random like slag of material obsidian, but it's like, and you notice that there's a long parchment scroll.
Oh.
You pick it up.
Yep.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck. I prepared explosive runes today.
That is.
Of course it's a
That's
trap.
amazing. I can read
What?
this. It says this is explosive.
15. You fail. What's your hit points?
Oh.
That's not a nice way to
105.
phrase
Is
that.
that current right now?
Current is 105.
A power word kill just hit you.
No.
You are not dead because you have 105.
You are reduced. It does
100 and
100
lower,
points.
you would be dead.
It does 100 points.
So you
damage.
feel your soul momentarily, you feel a rune hard, and you feel your soul leave your body for everywhere except your head, fingertips, and knees. And then momentarily, and you all see this as you, and you come back sweating, heaving, and still holding the scroll.
Are you dead?
No.
Everything here is trapped. Everything is. I treat this place like buffet right now.
Oh my goodness.
Look.
Are you like hurt at all?
Yes.
Help potion. Help potion. Help potion. Help potion.
Or is that just.
Make a medicine check.
Okay.
You got hit with a 9th level spell.
And survived somehow.
7.
7.
No, yeah.
Your heart rate is
accelerated.
accelerated. Your skin is a little pale. You're a little cold.
I throw him the bag of health potions. 4 points of bludgeoning.
5 points of legend. Yes.
Now he dies. Now you're on hit points.
What happened to your temp hit points?
Don't know. I don't know.
They're gone.
Okay.
Whatever they were, they're
They
gone.
weren't there.
Yeah,
So I
I
didn't
don't
have
have
it.
any written down here.
So,
Well-
What do we get 10 points?
I gave temp hit points.
Ah,
And
Muffins.
when?
it was before the elevator.
Ah, that's why. That was a new sheet.
Oh, well, you still have the temp hit points. Well, you don't now, but
when you throw like a halfling-sized backpack full of potions,
I'm not tossing at him, I'm tossing it to him.
doesn't matter.
You toss it to me, but I still have a strength of 8, so I'm just like.
Just drink as many as you need until you feel better.
Yeah. But you still got the potion. So you still got now. You got a bag
There's
of potions, and
literally-
you also got the scroll.
I got a
And you're not
scroll.
dead. I'm going to
Literally,
tell you,
like 30
that was just a
healing potions in
raw.
there.
Congratulations, you got here. Take your prize. Fuck you. And most people that they would have taken some damage. You were lucky enough to not.
If I had not multi-classed, I would have died.
Yes. Yes.
So go with me for doing that.
Of course, we go all this way through all these massive traps, and then a scroll is what kills
What
him.
is there something still written on the scroll? Or?
That's a good question. I don't want to open it again.
Well, you didn't open it. You
Exit
just
the
grabbed
dragon.
it.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, and there was a room underneath it that was like, surprise! Oh shit!
So
It's always the loot goblin that gets
Okay,
there.
do
check
we
the
have
traps.
long enough to take a short rest?
With a natural 20 perception, yes.
We have poison gas below us.
I have
With
cure for
a
that if we can
natural
take a short
20
rest.
perception, the DM just said yes.
Okay.
You have maybe roll a d4 for how many hours before it fills up the chamber.
You can
to
probably
your point.
heal yourself to full again.
4.
Four. You got 4
you
hours
sip on them, you'll
before
take maximum.
the poison is going to
So,
be a legitimate problem.
If we're taking a short rest, should be fine.
Okay. Let's all sit down and take a break. Heroes Feast.
that sounds
Hey!
Describe how you just cast this hero's feast.
Well, Vedic does a whole bunch of stuff with like illusions, but this one just happens to be a little more real than normal. Like it just goes, everybody just take a break and you turn around like Wizard of Oz style. You turn around and the camera pans and there's like a table has been set out.
We just finished planning Everest, and now we're going to sit here and have a meal at the summit.
I'm gonna think about this and I'm gonna go through this scroll.
Hold on.
Roll Arcana.
And you're going to heal a lot.
How much does a Hero's Feast heal? Or does it
So
heal anything?
we'll get to the heroes.
Well, that's not the thing that I'm doing for the Heroes Feast. The Arcana check was in the
No,
30s.
I'll
that's all the health potions that I gave him is going to heal him.
And he didn't take damage at that point. It's just he made the save.
just shotgunning it full of them.
All right, I am also going to
No,
pass
he took 100
out
hit points of damage.
food, and anybody who uses hit die to restore hit points gains an additional 1d8.
That's pretty good. Okay, so use those first.
Okay. So a creature that partakes of the feast gains several benefits. The creature is cured of all diseases and poisons.
Nice.
You're cured.
Yay!
You are immune to poison and being frightened, and make all wisdom saving throws with advantage
Yes!
for 24 hours.
That is really useful for me.
Poison, fear, and saving throws with
What's that
advantage.
again?
You become immune to poison and frightened. You make wisdom saving throws with advantage. Your hit point maximum increases by 2d10. And these benefits last for 24 hours.
Cool. So we get to add
2d10.
2d10, but we don't heal back. We just add temporary hit points, I guess, right?
9,
10 hit points.
19.
Solid average.
I just love that you're. By the way, what foods did you apparate? Come on, it's Vedic. What food?
It's meat and wine.
Meat and wine.
Like it's cheeses.
It's a wine taster.
Right, yeah.
It's wine tasting in the middle of the old fallen Silver
Can you
King.
think of a better place
I
for
mean,
it?
yeah, filling chamber full of poison, and when it gets closer, you're like, oh, it's not just poison, it's necrotic too. So it's poisonous necrotic. So it's like, oh, it removes the poison, but the necrotic is still gonna hurt.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with that later.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
the time
As you
being,
continue and just
Luckily, I don't breathe.
And so, what was the Arcana, by the way?
18 plus 18, 36.
36. DC 30. You're past the illusionary script. You see a scroll of gate.
Wow.
And
Hey, I got the
at
idea.
the top, for those, it's quite literally, it's a congratulations for being the slimiest rat of my crew. May you meet me in my office. I hope you know the name.
So this gets us there, but it doesn't solve the phylactery issue. And I'd
And
rather solve the
specifically-
phylactery issue first.
It's a scroll that is coded so that it gets past the dimensional anchor of this location. So it's not just gate; it's gate plus the back alleyways in order for it's like put in the login information essentially of like I am access to teleport in this location.
Oh, right,
plus.
because there's no way that they wouldn't have a dimensional anchor.
Yeah, very much
To
like
prevent
his
people from
ziggurat.
gaining in.
Yeah. It's like, so very much like his
Oh, yeah,
ziggurat, dimensional anchor was in effect here. Gate would technically will not work unless it has certain protocols in order to bypass based off the permissions that are set through the stuff like that.
And naturally,
Okay, so quick thing regarding phylactery. We could deal with the phylactery. Or I could stick her in a lantern and then she can't get back to the phylactery. As we have already done with 2 other lynches.
And then you get
trying.
Then you get a trio.
Want to
I'm
roll
gonna
another
keep it
Arcana
forever.
or History check or Religion check? All of y'all.
Arcana, what or what?
Religion or history?
2!
Nope, I'm too enamored
Sounds
with
like a
that
good
idea.
plan.
Yeah, it's great for me. This sounds like a perfect
One.
idea.
I somehow
This is
have
the
the
best
same
plan
motives
we've
for
ever
all
heard.
3 of those.
Why don't we just imprison
Nothing
them
can go wrong.
indefinitely?
17.
Still sounds a pretty solid
I
plan.
feel like Nicholas would
27.
love to have
27.
those souls.
Liches are incredibly bloated with soul energy. She captures 1 soul because it's 1 soul. But technically, well, in one containment and stuff like
I
that,
have 2 liches in there.
you have 2 servant liches in there.
Okay.
These
Yes.
are like lesser liches.
Yeah,
She's like a
there's-
bitch lich.
Yeah.
Bitch.
She's a lich bitch.
I'm gonna fucking stick her in there. I don't
I'm
care
not saying
what
that it
happens.
won't work, but it's also it's a bit of a Hail Mary.
Well, the other thing about it is that if we just take her out now, if we decide to take her out first, we can come back with a better plan for how to get to the phylactery.
By the way, it takes a full hour to finish the hero's feast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So,
fine. We're
but
just
Yeah,
you
we
know,
won't be sitting down
talking
eating.
at the same
Yeah.
time.
We're actually having
We're
this
discussing
conversation
now.
right now.
Would you,
I'm
would you
gonna
pass
say
the
there's
elder
now
wine?
war. There's now one warm glowing light around you,
That's
Satara.
report.
No!
This is a grazing table.
Actually, Sparks, have you ever had a wine tasting before?
No! Absolutely not.
But yes, the phylactery, and it's a bit of a Hail Mary. I'm not going to say no, but it's not like it's going to be difficult.
It's gonna happen.
Alright, so
The determination of that money. The sheer determination of that money.
alright.
Alright.
How about we make a run back home, because we don't have to be here to use this.
Sure.
We all make a run back home, we all recover, and we plan our assault and take this bitch out tomorrow morning.
So, I'm fine with all of that. Are we still going with I'm taking the bitch out plan?
Yeah, and then we'll come. If that doesn't work, we'll come back here and deal
It'll
with the
work.
phylactery.
Where the heck are we? Like right now.
A necro portal?
I mean, so I'm gonna reach over and just pick up a pretty hefty rock.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't have to know.
I like wizards.
I'm going to say instead of a rock, it's one of the crowns that have been.
Sure,
molded
yeah.
into
Just
bronze.
something with a big gem
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it. You know, just hang on. Excuse me.
It's a shard of a crown of an ancient like society that has fallen.
As you do.
Oh, then we just come back here.
All right.
So, obviously, over the course of this hour, I have tagged the throne.
Mhm.
I would also like to add
Multiple tags everywhere.
there's one right at the tippy top of the throne seat,
Of
and it
course.
says "Lich bitch, mine now" underneath it.
Nice.
I love that it's just so fluid, lich bitch.
It's a lich bitch. All right. So
And we
You
could also
wanna
say
sign it?
bitch lich.
I want to sign it. What are you new?
I'm over there signing it.
Jeez.
My name's pretty short. But I'm doing this in cursive.
Wait,
It's still 2
no
letters.
cursive. Oh, Eck knows cursive.
Only an Aquan.
She's a fucking bitch. That whore, woman, bitch, queen, whatever.
Whoa.
That's what.
It's just
Oh, it's very aggressive. Aquan, really?
it's just all over the place.
So-
Well, I was
It's like just a
Whip
mess.
For like certain cursive.
gotta like put a little flourish on that.
Alright, I'm making a note. You're getting some sensitivity training when we get back. There was a lot more animosity
Well, I was
there.
I was trying to be like I was cursive, right? I was
You
using
curse and curse it. That's what.
That's not.
I was using cursive.
Absolutely.
It's cursive.
Yeah, I'm telling Quill.
Okay. All right. So, in order to get us out of here, still don't know whether we're on the same plane or not. So we're gonna try this one way, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna try it a different way.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Do we die
pocket
on
pick.
any of those
I
ways?
don't know. I don't.
Only in
What?
plan.
That's not. You don't.
I don't know, or I don't think so. There are 2 very different avenues of that phrasing.
Okay, so in plan C, H, M, and Q onward, you die, but the rest of us make it. So I think our odds are good.
I'm okay with this.
Okay.
Since I don't know if the Q is the first letter or the last.
I need to
You
find
have
out
a
how
sound
ancient.
point.
What happens if your target is on the same plane as you?
Are you looking at teleportation or
I have access to both.
Well, what are you trying to do right now?
Yes.
What are you trying to do right now?
Yes.
He's still pondering.
And he's
Stroking
wizards
his-
do.
I'm just trying to get back to. I'm trying to get back to the ship.
So how about this? What spell / divination would you like to cast to discern planes?
That's a good idea. I'm a
Because-
fucking wizard. I'm a fucking divination wizard, actually.
Yeah.
I can just do. I could just do divination. I'll just do divination.
And divination, if I remember correctly, is you ask a question and it gets or what's
That's
that?
augury.
That's augury.
Divination is I get a small snippet of answer.
Right. This is basically asking. Yeah. No. Go away.
Divination. Put you in context. Ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days, which is, we're going to do it in about 5 minutes. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply may be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Certainly.
Yeah.
So, describe this casting of it, if I may ask.
I'm just going to you consult the Greater Weave and go to in order to get back to the ship, teleport or plane shift.
Neither. And you get the sigil that is currently active of a dimensional anchor. Your only way out is the gate spell,
Oh shit.
Forgot about that detail.
which is also your only way.
Which means we have to fight now. Or wait until.
Well, we don't. We can still take a rest. I can still put up my little Lehman's time in a tiny hut. They'll keep everything out. I can do Magnificent Mansion now.
That'd be nicer.
Okay, we're
Magnificent Mansion for the first time. Describe it, please. Like,
This is the first time.
how do you?
God, it's gonna suck so bad. It's gonna be.
This is Vedek's
Oh, God.
personal.
So
heaven.
like the doors appear in just like there's no doorway, it's just a pair of doors that split and open up, and they are golden, and it opens up with a bright light and like a hallelujah chorus, and like everything beyond there, it's gold plated floors with like a fog machine effect coming out, and you see double golden staircases. All the statuary looks like him.
Just modest versions.
Just
of
models. Some are tasteful nudes, and it's
You're a lizard.
it's a combination of it disappears in 24 hours.
The slit.
There
So-
we are. There's all the smoke.
So fog machine effect, but it's all done in gold and marble and silver and white linen everywhere.
And I know for a fact that you do too much gold, so it kind of blends in with each other.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Well, it was the
Fog machine effect.
it was
Yeah,
Okay.
I smell.
So Magnificent Mansion, let's all take a break, and in the morning.
Where's the kitchen?
Oh no! This comes with unseen servants. Kitchen.
Where is the
I'll make you a kitchen.
Where's the garter robe?
I love that he hadn't created a kitchen, so he had to go.
Unseen servants bring the food to. No, that's not the point.
What do your unseen servants look like?
They're
Unseen
unseen servants. They're like this stuff. I like the idea that like stuff just hovers towards you.
Oh, you don't like seeing your servants?
No.
Gotcha.
I
All
want to see
right.
that.
Like a little wispy thing.
Nobody wants to see that.
Whoa! Okay, we just found
All
out
right,
Bill card.
well, we've got another training we're going to be setting up.
And how do you know if
This
I mean,
training
all
is
these
going to be
unseen
called
servants? I
People
mean,
Are People.
you're in there trying to do your business in the garter robe, and if there could be an unseen servant in there. That's not. I mean, what happens?
They're unseen servants. They're basically just magic.
Vedic likes it when they watch.
Oh God!
Oh.
Well, I wanted the conversation to move forward. Magic is just magic wasn't going to solve this.
It's magic.
I wasn't sure I was ready to believe that, but I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Likes all his unseen
It's
servants
magic.
to watch.
It's just magic.
Alright.
It makes no difference. They have no
That's
feelings.
my
It's just magic.
7th
level spell, but we're gonna take a break.
My goodness, is that
So
Yes. And as you guys go in, what kind of rooms did you conjure up for these guys?
each room is bigger than the next. Like the rooms have he doesn't understand swimming pool like jacuzzi, but why make a jacuzzi when you could have a dragon-sized swimming pool that also bubbles? You know, and in order to get to the bed, it's a hike. It's
Cardio. I love
You get
it.
to the bedroom and you start with a point of exhaustion.
You finish your hour, and 10 minutes later, after the hour, you summon the magnificent mansion. You all go in for bed, and you begin to go for a rest. Is there anything you guys would like to do before turning in for the night / getting ready for a long rest to prepare for the coming fight through VI Gate spell and or retreat?
no, we're gonna do this.
Question for the temporary hit points that we got for the Heroes Feast. Is that 24 hours or till long rest?
24 hours.
24 hours. So we have until this time.
It's very
tomorrow.
optimal to eat first, have a long rest, and then fight.
Right. All right. So
Sending stone to
Sending
Nicholas. And I'm going to, if she has time over the next 8 or so hours, to provide any sort of inspirational or methodological ways of trapping a mega lich bitch inside of the lantern. I've done it with 2 little ones. I'm gonna do it with the big one.
Okay. And I'm going to be right. Nicholas would be very invested.
I know.
She's like,
I'm like,
Somebody's like, Your Highness, the bunny is on the phone again. Okay, just take a message. Lich, no, click to the phone.
how many liches in there?
Just love you.
I'm sorry. What? I have 2 liches, but
Send out little working notes from my book to update the relevant parties.
So interesting.
If they can leave.
Yeah, so as soon as you do one, the first one just kind of goes in an infinite circle. Because you're on a different plane of
figures.
existence. And so,
it's searching.
Yeah.
It's searching.
I was going to update my will.
Looking for
but-
signal.
that's awesome.
This mission you sent me on. How humiliating! I, Finley, being of sound mind and soon to be mutilated body, do hereby bequeath my remaining
In the
earthly
high likelihood
possessions.
that you don't find the body.
consider me or worse, undead, and I will not be friendly.
If I do not return in such and such time, considering me.
If I am
service
rendered
fulfilled.
undead, do not attempt to resuscitate. Finley, sign that, and then it goes. Can't. I'm screwed. The wave of emotions must be fighting. Just like your hopes and dreams
That's what I
going down the
attempted
drain.
to do before going to bed.
It's just going to infinitely circle there.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll go to bed just curious how long it'll be there.
It's just like in the middle of your room, just like...
It's like a mobile.
God, what a morbid moment. Your last will and testament is just going above your head. Over you.
watch it be his new familiar.
Oh my god.
Be sure to bring your.
Oh, what's your
Death
favorite? Oh, a cat.
certificate.
Yours is a toad. Mine is my will and testament.
What's his name? Memento Mori.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh.
Second thing I want to do.
Okay.
I am going to, post up and do the baking and do whatever, and then I'm going to sit and I'm going to try to commune with the god to whom I am in service and try to nudge the inevitable fate to be that this bitch ends up in my lantern.
So, one more time? I'm sorry.
So my god is the inevitable happening.
Oh, okay, right.
And
Also known as
The MacGuffin.
MacGuffin.
Right.
God, MacGuffin.
First name
so-
Mick, and then last name Guffin.
Yeah, so I am communing with MacGuffin, and this lantern, you know, it has the spiritual energy in alignment with my god, with the amount of, it all just kind of comes back to it. And so I am trying to, like, in communion, make the fate that is always destined to happen be that this bitch ends up in my lantern. And
You're going to make a religion check.
Please, I really want to put this bitch on a wall. That's my home.
every option I have, I'm exercising.
She will make a fantastic trophy piece on my mantle.
Religion.
I would settle for a rug.
16. Roll a d100.
Maybe a ring.
You're not a cleric. You didn't do terribly in terms of religion check, so I'm going to give you a 2% chance.
Cool.
So if you
This is
roll,
the time we're reading like a
so it's up to you. Do you want to roll
iron
high or low,
flask.
or do you want to choose
Would an
2?
iron flask contain them?
Alright. What?
Do you want to choose 2 numbers to roll, or do you want to do high or low?
17 and 38.
Okay.
It's a 35.
Oh!
That sucks. So
Unfortunately,
bad.
on the exterior planes, you hear him, and you know he heard you, but he knows that he cannot be a MacGuffin unless it comes in the right time.
To be the MacGuffin. You must be the MacGuffin.
Yeah, well, I worked at it.
Yeah, it was a good try though. And you get your pastries and stuff like that,
Yep.
no problem. It's a beautiful kitchen, though too tall.
I like to think that that's actually how she rests for 8 hours, is she just bakes.
How do you think she resupplies her muffin? She has to resupply the muffins.
So you take care of that. You take care of that. Vedic, is there anything?
No, I'm gonna.
Is there anything, Sparks?
I shall commune with my
Sleep in a bed of
Inner
birds and
self.
feathers.
Inner self.
See, you're catching on.
Is that also communing with the Raven Queen?
No, I have a dimensional anchor around me. I know that much, so I'm not even going to bother trying to contact them.
Technically, you're on a.
I'm not even going to bother trying to contact them.
So I'm gonna be.
I'm
I'm gonna be an asshole.
A plane.
Uh-huh.
Dimensional anchors prevent you from opening up extraplanar entities.
I had a backup plan for that.
Okay.
Okay, my backup plan is tiny hut.
Then it's a tiny hut. So I'm gonna say, as you open this up, and you're like, "Welcome to my home," it's all like lighting, like crunches, and like trash compacting. As a dimensional anchor struts it out of reality.
Son of a bitch. Alright. We're in the tent tonight.
It's fine.
But the pool.
I know.
The pool.
I'm sorry, I forgot
That's
about
fine.
that.
Yeah, dimensional anchor.
Does the hut have sealed doors?
Yeah, the hut is a golden dome. Remember?
Oh,
It'll protect
how
us.
big is it?
Even
Big
though
enough as long
it's still
as you
circling.
calm your shit.
She's like,
It's just something bird above my head now. It's
Yeah.
just until we leave the dimensional anchor. I'll just have a bird flying
I'm
around.
going
This is why I
in the
bring.
middle of combat and everything.
It's like it's following a bird around.
This is why I bring my own house.
No signal. This is his own house. He brings his own house. He just poofs into existence.
Yeah.
Pretty
I mean, and the gas is going to come up, but the fact is that tiny hut isn't
Yeah.
sealed, hermetic.
So-
It's a-
Medium creature, small,
Medium.
medium plus, let's be honest.
Or enough.
Plus a medium creature. Tiny hut will be able to facilitate that, no problem. It's a little
Oh,
old tradition.
Yeah, I can't be raging at this point.
We
which
have
is
to
fine.
drop in order to take a rest.
Yeah, I have to drop in order to take a
Angrily
rest.
sleeping.
Yeah.
You finish up your hero's feast. Hero's feast,
And then climb right into the tent.
and you begin to bed as
always
well
on the
into, like, let's say 2 hours into your rest, the fog overtakes you. And it's thick. It's hard to see through. And you can see faces that are in the fog itself. And you can tell that this is going to be a nasty thing to inhale if you have to do it.
well, there's
How
no getting out now.
how long does this last?
8 hours.
Once we're done with the 8 hours, we have to gate.
That'd be 8 hours.
I
we
would have
gate.
started this when the fog got here, not now. Not 4 hours ago, or 3 hours ago, or 2 hours ago.
We're taking a rest. This is 2 hours and 3. Oh, well, like 2.5, 3 hours into our rest. Yeah, we're gonna get our full rest. We'll gate out before we have to deal with the fog. Everyone on the same page?
Last 8 hours.
Good.
And you all bed down? Is there anyone taking watches, taking turns, anything like that?
Nothing can get inside the lean tiny hut.
Well, that's not true, but it is very difficult.
Okay, it'll be very obvious if it happens.
Yes.
There's not much space in here.
What level is Tiny Hut again? Level 2, if I remember correctly?
Don't.
3 or 4, I think.
No.
Tiny hut?
No.
Lehman's tiny hut? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Tiny hut.
It is a 3rd level spell.
Don't you dare.
No
you
one's
dare.
no one's taking watch as you.
I am
all
always
bed
on
down.
watch. I am always on watch. I do not sleep.
You remain conscious.
But,
Yes.
but you still go into a rest state.
Yes.
I'm also trying to look within myself, so.
So since you are up, make a perception check. At disadvantage because you have to look straight.
Yeah, I'm more listening.
So I take a watch, but I'm taking it's the last 2 hours. of it.
Understood. Last 2 hours, I'm going to say first, yeah, you're constant, but you're always at disadvantage because you have to remain straight. So that's constant in last 2. Is there anything else besides that? Okay.
12.
12? We'll keep that in mind.
Anything obvious, basically.
Unfortunately, you do not get to the last 2 hours.
Okay.
Sparks, you would not normally see this, but she lets you see this. You see a tall female figure while everyone's well into their 3rd hour of sleep. Vedic curling up with a bottle of whiskey. The
Dreaming of a fear.
Glasswell and Testament bird going over. Curled up in a bunny hole that you can't take because it's an extra dimensional thing.
I didn't bring it with.
fair
Still on the
enough.
ship.
And Eck, you just kind of sit down and stop moving and your head goes in.
Pile of bags. Just a big old
6
pile of
foot,
bags.
normal 6 foot, what you would describe as a upkept noblewoman. Hoop skirts, bustle, fan, and everything. Strong jaw, piercing blue eyes, human. Before it drops visions. Still a 6 foot female. Sunken cheeks, piercing necrotic green eyes, horns of a royal dragon, and wings to part from it. She looks at your resting squad, puts up a crooked finger, and the tiny hut drops while you guys are still in the poison necrotic. As we start combat
Alright,
the
fine.
next game. Do you think she's
gonna
gonna
let
let
the
you take a long rest?
Fair point.
Wow.
Everyone took a short rest. So mark down right now, you took a short rest. And you can spend as many dice as you want for health. You get what you get back in terms of a short rest.
But that's it.
You're still immune to poison.
You're still immune to poison. The necrotic stuff is still going to be a problem. But it looks like we're going to be fighting her here and now. All right. Well, till next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll keep on rolling.
There you go.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm trying to be sly on the last part, but my brain just went.
I cannot help but notice the world is not the same as when we all got started, and we know who's to blame. No turning back now to try to be insane. For what's beyond the veil, too vivid to explain. Faceless behemoths haunt my dreams, seeking to steal my sanity. I will not stand down, won't back away, as long as you're with me. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, I'll protect you, just as long as you stand with me. Together we roll. stand up. We'll shout a battle cry. The future beckons us and we'll stand unified. There's something coming and it's coming fast. We won't be frightened by the dead hand of the past.